Hi guys, today I'm bringing you a video of me driving the T34 Independence and Jim driving the AT-15. Now, the T34 Independence is basically a T34 with a very special paint job, which has earned it the nickname both Captain America, because there's a shield on the top of your turret that looks like the shield of Captain America, and the other nickname it has is the Clown Tank, which, well, is self-explanatory. The tank itself isn't in the tech tree, and it came around the 4th of July last year, and basically it's a tank to celebrate America, but I'm not entirely sure it did that job. As a tank, it is exactly like the T34, with the only difference that it earns slightly more, and the paint job makes it harder for people to hit you, because the red in the coloring throws them off. The thing I like most about this tank and the other T34 is the gun depression, so I don't hesitate and drive between these two, because I can use that gun depression on this angle with this little hill in between me and the enemies. Now, while one IS-8 ignores me, the other really doesn't, so he shoots me while I'm still reloading, and I've activated my adrenaline because that's the only real setback of the T34 and the Clown Tank. And that's the reload. You have to wait a long time before you can fire your gun again. But I'm in a good position here, so I'm not too worried. And basically, though your tank does not have that much armor, your turret is made of diamonds. So as long as you're hull down, you're very hard to hit for whoever you meet. But it helps that they're not really that focused on me, though I do bounce the IS-8 now and then miss my own shot. My adrenaline has already run out, so now I have to wait the full time before I can shoot them again. But as I do that, I do get to kill the IS-8, which is nice. And I bounce another shot from the other IS-8. And basically, while I'm reloading, I do not have to drive forwards like I do, but it throws the enemies off, because they think that I will be able to shoot them right away, when I'm really not. So I kill the other IS-8 and then I continue onwards, while there's a VK coming up behind my team. But with so many team members still in the corner, I'm not too worried about that, and they can handle him. I'm much more interested in finding the remaining two enemies. But as I'm driving anyway, I do zoom out a moment to look back and see how he's doing, where he's positioned, before I find the E75. But my shot only tracks him, does no damage. And I've left myself out in the open, so he does damage me when he fires. But now that he's just fired, I know I have a little bit of time before I need to get into cover. So I shoot the T-44 that's just standing there, and then notice that the E75 is driven around the church, but I bounce him and then he has to reload again, so I can take some time again to shoot at the other guy while using the rocks to basically hide my tank. And the trick with moving targets is always aiming a little bit ahead of them, so you're more likely to shoot them. Part of me wants to turn back to the E75 and shoot him, but on the other hand there's a nice kill driving away from me and I'm almost reloaded. So trusting the rocks to cover me, I do turn back a little bit and wait until I can get a clear shot, which I get when he stops there. And while the E75 shoots me, I kill the T-44. And that allows me to turn my full attention back to the E75. But I do like some help, because I'm only a T-34, and that is an E75 with a lot of armor and still full health. I bounce him again though, and then I switch to APCR, because that gives me more chances of actually damaging him, without having to risk taking a lot of time to aim. And as he drives up to shoot me, he actually shows me a nice bit of flank, so I can get my first damage into him, and then hide behind the rock again. And though he does shoot me, he actually only damages my track, so it's not that bad. And I peek out again, mostly to throw him off and think that I can fire again, even though I can't yet. And then I wait for him to show himself again, but he doesn't, as my teammates are now slowly arriving. So I drive over and he shoots me again, but again he only damages my track, so that's not that bad, otherwise I would have likely been dead. But now that he has an object to worry about, I can actually drive up to him quite nicely and do some damage. And as I drive up there, he is shot again, which turns him into a one-shot for me, so I barely aim before I fire because I like the top gun. Overall, I quite like this tank. It looks funny, the gun depression is awesome, the amount of credits it makes is amazing. Even when you use quite a bit of promo like I do, you can earn credits like no tomorrow. and as you saw, it really does not have a lot of armor, but it can bounce quite a bit. So that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys the next video.